Hello students, today we are discussing about world famous psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud and his concepts of ID, ego and superego, conscious mind, subconscious mind and unconscious mind. Most famous books of Sigmund Freud are Interpretation of Dreams, which was published in 1900, and then Uncanny. In Interpretation of Dreams, Sigmund Freud has divided our mind into three levels, or we can call it as three levels or three different levels of awareness. He compared our mind to an iceberg. Our mind is like an iceberg, and the top of it is called conscious mind. In deep water, we can see only some part of an iceberg. That tip of that iceberg is compared to our mind, and which is visible to all, or which we can experience, is called our conscious mind. That is the emotions, the activities we are doing and expressing in our we are expressing when we are in a conscious state of living. The part which is visible is called that subconscious mind. Below that conscious mind, the part which is visible to all is called subconscious mind, and the part beneath the water level or under the water level is called unconscious mind. In this unconscious mind, all our hidden instincts, suppressed emotions and memories are dumped or hidden, or these all are dumped in our unconscious mind. That means in our in that state of mind, there are emotions which we are not expressing in our day-to-day life. We can't express all those feelings and emotions because they are prohibited by our society or our relations. Our societal restrictions are are forcing us to hidden all those emotions. This unconscious mind has all types of disturbing aspects which are kept out of our knowledge. Those all are hidden in our deeper mind, that is the unconscious mind, which we are not remembering in our day-to-day lives. According to Sigmund Freud, these hidden emotions of our unconscious mind suddenly comes out during slip of the tongue, illness, jokes, anger, etc. Here Freud says that all those are hidden in our deeper mind, may come out suddenly during our jokes or our slip of tongues. Suddenly we may speak it out because it's it's all are in our suppressed mind state, and maybe without even thinking we may utter all those during our illness, when we are talking freely with our friends, or when our bursting out with anger, or during the slip of tongue. All those may come out immediately without our knowledge. So such kind of mind state is called unconscious mind. So our mind has three different levels: conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind. And what all are in our unconscious mind? We can remember only we can remember slightly when we are in a conscious state, but during our dreams or when we are in a very deep sleep, our unconscious mind is working very properly. That's why when we woke up, we can remember we have only slight remembers of sorry memories of that dreams. It's all because of this unconscious mind. Next is again Freud divides our mind into three parts. He is connecting this conscious, unconscious, and the subconscious mind into three level. That is ID, ego, and super ego. Our unconscious mind is connected to this ID. If this ID can be connected to our unconscious mind, this ID is full of all those primitive emotions. Our anger, our pain, our suppressed feelings, all are hidden in this ID or in our unconscious mind. Emotions which we cannot express openly are dumped in this unconscious mind. It need immediate satisfaction without considering the consequences. Actually, this ID part of our mind needs satisfaction, immediate sudden satisfaction. It need ID part need. It won't think about that primitive aggression of human beings, will not think about the consequences or the results. But what but we can't express it openly as grown up people because of society's restrictions, parents restrictions, etc., etc. But when we are small kids, we can express our ID or this primitiveness very freely because we are children. Nobody will scold us because there there won't be any society's pressure or restrictions over the children. So during that period, people can freely express their ID part of mind. Next is super ego. Super ego is connected to our conscious mind. During our conscious period of state of mind, we are learning moral principles. Our conscious state deals with morality, what we have to do, what we have to behave when we are in a group of people, how we have to dress, how we have to talk. All those restrictions and rules and regulations, all are we are learning with our super ego state of mind. Mind learns from society all the morals and values with this part of our mind, that is called super ego. Next is ego part of our mind. This part of mind has decision making authority or reality check. Actually, this ego part of mind is only deciding what to do and what not to do, what is good for our life and what we should not do, because that's not good, that's bad for our society and we people. This decision is made in the ego part of our mind. For this purpose, our mind makes some restrictions, some compromises with our satisfaction. Because, for example, during rainy season, most of us will not take ice cream because it may lead to cold or fever. It won't be good for our health. This ice cream is not good for our health during rainy season. So the during that time, mind is making a decision or a discretion what to do or what not to do. So for at that time, we have to make some compromises with our taste. Ice cream is tasty, but we should not take it during rainy season because there may be possibilities for cold and influenza. This is the decision making part of our mind, and this happens with the help of reality checking of ego. It helps to make a right decision by compromising. So thank you for watching or listening my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.